Hey everybody, so I thought I would come in and we'll do a quick little nail tutorial. I'm just kind of playing around with some colors. We're going to play with some brights. So I've got Lost in the Woods, Lagoon, Querita, and we've got Orange Poppy, Pink About You, and I've got kind of a dark color called Prodigy. It's like a dark jelly. So you can really start with any color that you want. We're just gonna basically marble the different colors on here, kind of in an S shape. Let me wipe this off. Okay, so I'm just going to make an S. Doesn't have to be perfect at all. So we're just gonna do some lines with these bright colors. I'm gonna try not to leave any space not covered. One thing I would tell you that I would do is just when you're doing this, if you do think you might have picked up some, like I did right there, wipe it off before you put it back in the bottle. I get caught up on some nail chat, so I haven't been able to really, I'm still having problems with my storage on my phone, so I haven't been able to do any like longer videos. So I figured that for this video, I would just kind of come on and we will do a nail look and I'll chit chat with you. So this week I have a really good friend of mine that I met in nail school, and she's gonna come over. We're gonna work on some nail art and get caught up on what life has been dealing out to us, and probably do a live TikTok while we're at it. I did a friend's nails on Friday, and we did, we were gonna do acrylic, but there was a glittered acrylic that I was using that I hadn't used before, and I was having so many problems with it. Every time I went to file down the nail, I filed off like the slightest bit of the top layer of that glitter. And that was where like all the glitter was. So that was not very helpful to me. I'm gonna lay down actually a little bit more pink here. So that way it's not all blue. And then I'll just throw in a little bit of pink right there. The most important thing is just gonna be the color part. Okay, so I'm going to nuke this real quick. We ended up switching over to gel. That worked really well, but it just wasn't, you know, like when you have your heart set on a particular look and then that's not what you end up going for. A bit of a learning lesson. I did figure out what I'm gonna have to do in the future with that is just stir up that glittered acrylic really, really well before I use it, and then lay down a really thin coat of it. Yeah, this will work. So, yeah, lay down a super thin coat and then a clear coat, and then file my clear coat only. Don't touch that. Don't touch the glittered acrylic coat, because that just did not work. Before we put this in the nuker, I just want to you can take anything you want, but I'm just going to take the tip of this. And I'm just going to make some little squishies, right? And it tends to like kind of come off as I'm doing the other squiggles. I can't even say it, squidgelies. So you might have to go back over a couple that you did. Okay, now I'm going, now I'm gonna put it in the nuker once I get it right how I want it. A little bit more down here. Okay, in the nuker. And here we have our nail. She's all done. So now we just have to top coat her. She's real pretty. Final look on this nail, which I think is super, super pretty. Really nice. I would rock that look completely.